In this video we'll be playing some fingerstyle noodling in open C tuning. Hey, this is the Bearded Guitarist, welcome to the channel. A while ago I uploaded a video on open C noodling, and since then I've been asked to make more videos about it. If you haven't watched my first video on open C tuning, you can do so up here. In this video we'll be playing using the traditional open C tuning, which goes like 1-5, 1-5, 1-3. So from the top to the bottom, the 6th string becomes a C, the 5th becomes a G, the 4th becomes a C as well, the 3rd becomes a G again, and then the 2nd goes up to C. This is the only one that goes up from B to C, and then the first one stays E. In my previous video I used a slightly different open C tuning, which was like 1-5-1, 3-5-1. So from the top to the bottom I was using C, G, C and then E, G, C. Basically an open D tuning one whole step lower. If like me you love the open D tuning sound, then probably my previous video could be a more friendly way to approach the open C tuning. Anyway, if you're also interested in some noodling using the open D tuning, I do have another video on the channel and I will add another link up here. Okay, let's see what I was playing in the intro of today's video. After watching it, make sure to let me know in the comments what this open C tuning makes you feel, because I'd love to hear your thoughts. There are several ways of learning the chords in open C tuning. First thing first, you should visualize the notes of the C major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, on all of the strings tuned as C. So on the 6th string, this goes like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we are playing the open string, then the frets 2, 4, 5, then the frets 7, 9, 11, 12. We're just following the whole, half step, whole, half step formula. Then we move to the 4th string, which is tuned as C as well, and you can do exactly the same thing. Open, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. And then lastly on the 2nd string, tuned as C again, one more octave higher. So you do like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Again, we're just following exactly the same frets. You could then start from using the 6th string as the root of your chords, repeat the same fret on the 4th string, which is again tuned as C, and leave the other strings open, like this. This wouldn't give you the sound of the major third, but it would give you some typical open C sound because of the many open strings involved. What I personally like to do instead is using the fifth of the chord on the third string, same fret as the root, and leave the other strings open, like this. From time to time, I will play either the major or minor third of the chord on the first string. So if I want to play a major chord, I will do this, while a minor chord would look like this. I'm assuming you guys know the order of the chords in the C major key, so C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. So if you want to play the second degree, for example, I would look at the second fret of the low E string, which is going to be D, and in order to play a D minor, I would go through this shape. Same for the E minor. To play the fourth and fifth, which are major, I would do this. The sixth minor, I would play this. So in the intro of the noodling I was playing earlier, I was just starting from open strings like this, where basically I had the melody in mind, which was going like first, second, third, second, third, second, fourth. Okay, this sort of melody. All this with a sort of pedal on the C string, which is so unique of the open C tuning. Then the chords that I was playing in the first part, where the dynamic was quite low, were basically C again with all open strings, then D minor just without using the third, so effectively as a D power chord, sliding into an E same shape and then stopping it on the F. So frets 2, 4, 5. Again guys, I'm only using the same fret on the 6th and the 3rd string. Okay, this gives me like first degree, second degree minor, third degree minor, fourth degree major. Again, without going through the third of the chords yet. At the end of the first time, I would just play 3 open strings, while at the end of the second time instead, I was playing the first melody, which was going this way. So what am I playing? I'm starting with the first string open, then a slide on the second string between second and fourth, before playing it open. Then on the third string I was playing open, second to fourth slide, open second string, open fourth. After that, 2 harmonics, basically on the 12th fret of the first 2 strings. So I was doing this. It doesn't really matter what open strings you use, as long as you use a sort of 6/8 feel with a pedal on the low C string, so the 6th string. During the second part of what I just played, the dynamic goes slightly up, but then after the harmonics, it goes down again to play this. Which is basically just F, G and A minor, again without the minor third first, and you do that on frets 5, 7 and 9. So you do it a couple of times, you let the dynamic go up, and then when you repeat that, you'll be using also the same fret on the first string to play the major or minor third, so that you play the F major, G major, and then A minor, going to the previous fret, you know, so fret 8 on the first string, like this. Mixing the plucking with the strumming, and at the end you will also add C and E minor, again on frets 12 and 4. Okay, then after that, when you reach this A minor, you start going backwards and you'll be stopping on this F again. Start with the plucking with a lower dynamic, going to E minor, then to D minor, then back to C open strings. The whole part with the chords goes like Make sure that you follow the dynamic of this piece. What I do on the right hand, I mainly use 3 fingers, thumb, index and middle. Again, you can vary the strings that you want to use. Then the ending has a melody based on C sus4. So you first play the C open string and then the melody, which goes this way. So first fret, open on the first string, open second, fourth on the second string, then open third. Then you play the pedal, open C. Then you play the harmonics on the 7th fret of the 2 central strings, the 3rd and the 4th, and then 2 harmonics as usual on the 12th of the first 2 strings. So again, the ending goes like this. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this open C noodling. If you made it this far in the video, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with all of the upcoming videos. Also, like and share this video if you enjoyed it. If you want to learn more about music theory for guitarists, feel free to join my Friday live streamings here on YouTube. Also, feel free to share your open C noodling on Instagram, and if you tag my profile and use the hashtag #TheBeardedGuitarist, I'll be able to repost you in my stories. This was The Bearded Guitarist. I'll be seeing you in the next video.